Deuteronomy 10:16-22. Stop being stubborn. Give your hearts to Yahweh. Yahweh is your Elohim. He is the God of gods and the Lord of lords. He is the great Elohim. He is the amazing and powerful fighter. To him, everyone is the same. He does not accept money to change his mind. He defends. He gives them food and clothes. So you must also love them, because you yourself were strangers in the land of Egypt. You must respect Yahweh, your Elohim, and worship only him. Never leave him. When you make promises, only. He is the one you should praise. He is your Elohim. He has done great and amazing things for you. You have seen them with your own eyes. When your ancestors went down into Egypt, there were only 70 people. Now Yahweh, your Elohim, has made you as many as the stars in the sky. Shalom, Yashar. This is your Hanan Yashar with my beautiful Hanaya Yashar. Today, the title of this is YHWH. What's the name? I know there's times in our life, in this Israelite walking, that things kind of, how can I say? It seems iffy time to time, because you have people, there's doctrine this, doctrine that, and I don't, as a person that follows Torah and follows Yahweh's word, I don't see how can a man decide to make his own doctrine so much, even to where we have allowed or helped the enemy, to defile the name of our power, our mighty one, the one that created everything, right? But we got some articles and stuff also. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let my wife take it over. Go ahead, let her take it over.
Shalom, family, and peace to you all out there. I hope you all are edified by the video. Once again, we're going to bring out articles, some videos, and different charts. And I'm just going to jump straight into the article. And the title of it is, Did he say Yhwh or Yahweh? Now, it starts off with, one of many questions I get asked is, what is the Most High's real name? I can understand the frustration when this subject comes up for brothers coming into the knowledge of who we really are. Now, before I undertake this request, the first thing I tell them is this. One, we are from a land where our way of thinking was different from the Western mindset. Two, the Torah was written in one language, Hebrew. So there are some words in Hebrew that can't really be translated correctly. After I give a short grammar lesson, I will tell the true and correct name of the Elohim of Yahshua. I know there are some who say Ahaya and some who say Yahweh, but I notice a really dangerous trend within Yahshua. None of my people really and fully understand our ancestral language. I will try to provide some knowledge on this subject. However, keep in mind this is not an attack on anyone or any specific camp of people. This is just accurate proof of what the name of the God of Yahshua really is. So let's take a look at the account of Moses in Exodus 3:14 in comparison to the next verse 3:15, because there are a lot more clues than what most people may notice. Exodus 3:13, and Moshe said unto the Elohim, look, I am going to the sons of Yahshua, and I will say to them, the Elohim of your fathers have sent me to you. And they will say to me, what is his name? What will I say? So moving forward, it says, so we clearly see that Moses is willing to do the task asked of him. Wait, am I correct? Am I correct, Space?
Yes.
Okay. So okay, so we can see clearly that Moses is willing to do the task asked of him. All he needs is a name from the Elohim speaking with him, so he can tell them who he is. Exodus 3:14 says, and Elohim said to Moshe, Ahaya Asher Ahaya. And he said, thus shall you say to the sons of Yahshua, Ahaya has sent me to you. Now, in verse 14, we see that the name given to Moses is Ahaya. I find it interesting that we always see and hear other names of God, but never really Ahaya. Yet here in verse 14, we see the name Ahaya. But let's take a look at the root name of Ahaya, which I feel like that statement is kind of untrue because we do see Ahaya, but moving on. The root is Ahaya. If we conjugate the verb in the first person, this is what we get. Haya, which is using the Strong's Hebrew coordinates, Haya, a primitive root, which means to exist, that is, be or become, come to pass. It's always emphatic and not a mere copula or auxiliary. All right, did you want to look up what copula means?
Yes, sure.
Give us 1 second.
It says copula, and equating verbs such as be or become that links. Okay. And equating verbs such as be or become that links the subject with the completement of a sentence, like a linking verb. Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you for that. I just want just to look that up because it was a foreign word. So copula or auxiliary. Beacon, X altogether, be, come, accomplish, committed, like, break, cause, come to pass, continue, do, faint, fall, plus follow, happen, X have, last, pertain, quit, oneself, require X use. Okay, so moving forward, now it goes into the different persons, like, that we have in English. You have first, second, and third. Okay. So the first person is Ahaya, which means I exist, I am, to be as seen in Exodus 3:14. The verb Ahaya literally means to exist or something to come to pass, which is seen also in Genesis 1 and 3. in Genesis 1 and 3 says, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. Okay. Now the second person is the higher, which means you exist, you are, or thou shall be, as seen in Exodus 3:16. Okay, so like family. Okay, so once again, because I think you all missed some of that on the screen, so I'll just start over, just for the edification. So the first person, once again, is Yhwh. I exist, I am, to be, as seen in Exodus 3:14. So the verb, once again, means to exist, or something to come to pass, as seen in Genesis 1 and 3. So moving on to the second person, which is the higher, which means you exist, you are, or thou shalt be, as seen in Exodus 3:16. The third person, which is what we say, which is Yahweh, which means he exists, he is, or he shall be, as seen in Exodus 3:16. But let's take a look at Yhwh. So go on, babe. I'll let you take over from here.
All right, it says Yhwh. This is the first person, which means I exist. We can also translate this as I will exist. But one of the differences between biblical Hebrew and English is that biblical Hebrew only has two tenses, perfect tense and imperfect tense. The Yhwh is an imperfect tense. Now, the person goes on to say, I can go on into a lesson on tenses, but we'll save that for another time. But understand that a perfect tense is a completed action, and an imperfect tense is an incomplete action. And this, my friends, is one of the many problems with our people when it comes to Hebrew grammar. You can know as many Hebrew words as you want, but if you don't know how to use them, you will apply Western rules to an Eastern language. These tenses are related to action. Hebrew is a very action-oriented language that centers around concepts that you can see, feel, smell, and taste. Salak. Let me read that again. These tenses are related to action. Hebrew is a very action-oriented language that centers around concepts that you can see, feel, smell, and taste. Our language is based on solid functionality. But English tenses are past, present, future, which are related to time. So you see that when you translate a Hebrew verb into English, you have to translate a verb from a language based on action into a language based on time. So you can see the obvious problem with this. And it doesn't always work out the right way. And this is the main problem with translations. The Japanese language kind of has this problem with English also. When you're reading the Bible in Hebrew and you understand these concepts, the translation problem doesn't exist because you're reading the Torah and Tanakh with the Hebrew mind and you're thinking in Hebrew concepts. However, for the edification of our people, we're going to have to convert this Hebrew verb into an English verb. As stated, the imperfect tense is an incomplete action. This could be an action that was started but not finished, or an action that has yet to be started. So Yhwh can be translated as I exist. English present tense, or I will exist. English future tense. We can also render it as I am using the verb to be. 14. Ahaya, Ashura, Ahaya. So we have Ahaya and Asher. Asher is a relative pronoun and can be translated as which, who, what, because, or that. It's really about the context that's being used, and that will be a factor in how it's translated. We could translate this as I will exist because I will exist. I exist because I exist. I am who I am. I will be who I will be. I am that which exists. When a translator is translating the text, he has to choose from these 5 translations that would be the best translation to put in the text. However, because the Hebrew language is such a dynamic language, there's no one right way to render this. Essentially, all of these translations are right. In Hebrew, one word can mean 20 different things. In English, one word can be said 20 different ways in Hebrew. It's about context of use. So now let's look at Exodus 3:15. Exodus 3:15. And Elohim said to Moshe, thus you will say to the sons of Yashar, Yahweh Elohim of your fathers, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Isaac, and the Elohim of Yaakov have sent me to you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations. So the Elohim gives his name again, but this time it's different. YAHAWAH'S, Yahweh. The two names Yahweh and Ahaya are related to one another. Again, here is the verb haya, and now here is the verb, the Hebrew verb hawa. So you have haya, ha, ya, ha, right? And then you have hawa, right? Ha, wa, ha. As we go on, you'll see, like once you, the more you start to learn paleo, you can beat the enemy with their a lot, thousands of years of interpreting our language, copy, whatever. Okay, how it is identical in meaning and usage. Let's look at the word how. All right, go ahead, Hanan.
Okay, thank you. So it's how. So the first person is, once again, he's going over the difference, Yhwh, which means also the first person is Yahweh, which means he exists or he is. So it says, notice that this is the third person. It's important to know that all Hebrew names are words with meaning and Sarah, which was Abraham's wife. Sarah, the root, a head person of any rank or class, captain that have ruled, chief captain, general, governor, keeper, lord, taskmaster, prince, ruler. So adding the ha at the end would make this a feminine word, giving you shaha, shaha. I think I'm saying that correct. So a mistress, that is a female noble, princess, or queen. So names like Yahweh, Yahuwah, Yahweh, Yahweh, Jehovah, or Jehovah, etc., means nothing at all because they're not Hebrew words. So
Hold on. Let me say it again just in case the mic or something messed up. It says, so names like Yahweh, Yahuwah, Yahweh, Jehovah, or Jehovah, etc., mean nothing at all because they're not Hebrew words. I was just making sure that it was working. Sorry about that, man. It's a lot.
okay, so our family.
Sorry about that.
You know, we trying to get the word out, but it seems like things keep going wrong.
Always.
Okay, so once again, it said, so names like Yahweh, Yahuwah, Yael, Jehovah, Jehovah, I don't care to get those names right. It don't mean nothing at all because they are not Hebrew words. So if you're calling on those names, it has no meaning, no value, and they are not Hebrew words. So all you people out there saying that, it don't mean nothing. And so moving forward, it says, the Most High, Elohim, told Moses to give his name in third person because Moses was going to speak in the third person, meaning Moses, a first person, was going to speak to Yasharal, a second person, about the Elohim he spoke with, which is the third person. So the moral of the story, or the summary of the article is, in closing, the name is Yahweh. That is Hebrew, not these other names. I wouldn't even say they're different God names or whatever if you would consider it, because it don't mean nothing. It's not Hebrew words. So people need to learn Hebrew in some type of way, even just the basics of it, because the name is Yahweh. All right, I'll let you take back over again.
Khan. So that was an interesting article that we pulled up, and hello Yahweh, a cod for that. So I was thinking about, since I had the last video, it was like a very important thing for people to understand, right? So I figured, I might as well, as I'm learning this as well, me and my family, we learn this as well, I might as well help people out. Now, we can all help together, right? So let's start out with some things. Like, because I do understand that because of the language barriers and things of that nature, our, especially our people, we are saying different names. For in the last video, I said there's people using the name of Yahweh. You see it in Paleo Hebrew, they have YAHAWAH'S, right? But they're saying, they're putting "u" in there, and if once we get on, we'll see that that's no possible way that that could happen. So before we do that, I want to go to this chart, right? Now we have this chart. I'm pretty sure you brothers and sisters have seen this before. But I want to go through at first. Let's just scan through this real fast, right? So first off, we have some pictures, right? Pictures here and here, right? These pictures look so similar for the most part, right? Why is it these over here they don't really look too much alike, right? Not really. Okay. So I guess these, right, are supposed to be for what the hell is this? Hey, what the fuck?
So, like, family, here we go again. They trying to, stop us from getting the message out. But I'll just take over until, Hanan could bring up his different charts. And so, once again, so this is a chart from out of the book that we had ordered from Amazon. And in the book, it shows you this chart, and then it also takes you through all the letters, and you can practice, of course, drawing the Hebrew, writing the Hebrew, and you get the different pronunciations as you go through. So I'm just gonna go through this picture right here of the Paleo Hebrew. Now I know like different charts say different things, but for the most part, the one that we're learning right here, this is, as you saw in the other chart that Hanan had brought up, that this was the middle one. Where in some other charts, it might say this is the early one, and that the pictograph is the ancient one, which is still early. So, but either way go, I'm saying all that to say is because the Paleo at least is the closest to the original. If you want to start learning Paleo Hebrew. So I'm just going to go through the alphabets and the different pronunciations, just to, of course, say, give out some time, say some time, pretty much. Well, extend some time, I guess I would say, until you come back. So the first letter, everyone knows the Aleph, which makes the Ah. So you would notice in the Paleo, everything is pretty much Ah, Ba, Da, Ha, Wa. So you have the Wa, then you have the Za, the Ka, the Ta, the Ya, the Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa. And even though this is an I, it's really I-A, so it's still Ah. It's still always going to be that Ah sound at the end. So you have the Pa, the Ta-Za, or Ta-Za. I believe I'm saying that correct. The Kwa, or it could be Ka. I'm not really too sure. I think it's just Kwa since it's a Q. The Ra, the Sha, and the Tha. So those are all the Paleo Hebrew letters. But I'm gonna scroll back up. And hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll back up, and of course just focus on the Y, HWA. So you got the Y, which is the Yah, and you got the A, so Ha, then Wa, Ha. But you wouldn't say Ha at the end for the second H. You would just pretty much take the A away, so it'd be Yah, Ha, Wa. That's it. And this letter right here, the Wa, this one keeps changing over time. So from what I noticed, this is why people are coming up with different names, because Hebrew-ish, it would be considered the ish, like the J-ish people. they're speaking different forms of the, of the Hebrew, which is not the original or even close to the original. So this letter is being switched, and of course they switched different letters as well because they don't understand it, and they literally couldn't pronounce it. They can't pronounce it. Why? I don't know, but obviously it's not meant because they're not us. But they keep changing the Y sound, and so that is why people are coming up with names like Yhwh and somehow Yahweh, I don't know. But yeah, that is why they're coming up with different pronunciations, is because of this one right here. And of course, all of that is just defiling the name of Yahweh, and the people are trying to take the name away, and it probably would have you calling on different gods, or you're not. It holds no weight, no meaning, just like the article says. So you're not calling on nothing. So if you're not calling on Yahweh, like, what are you doing? You're supposed to call on the name of Yahweh. So even for those people out there that are saying, "Oh, we're just supposed to say, like, only say the Most High and the Holy Creator or different titles," that's incorrect. Because why would the scripture say you're supposed to call on the name? And even we are a nation called by His name, so that don't really make sense to me at all. But yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm done, man. So you could take back over.
All right, bet. Y'all want to play, right? All right, so since y'all want to play, all right, let's get into it, right? I'm finna stomp on y'all heathens now. All right. Aim at 6, and we going 1 through 10. Then I'm finna ride on y'all on all y'all little letter doctrine and everything. Let's go. All right. Oh, look at the people enjoying life in Zion, and those in Mount Samaria who feel so safe. They are such important leaders of a most important nation. The house of Yasharal comes to you for advice. Go look at Kone. From there, go to the large city, Hammon. Go to the Philistine city of Gad. Are you better than these kingdoms? Their countries are larger than yours. You people are rushing toward the day of punishment. You bring near the rule of violence. But now you lie on ivory beds and stretched out on your couches. You eat tender young lambs from the flock and young calves from the stable. You play your harps, and like David, you practice on your musical instruments. You drink wine in fancy cups. You use the best perfumes, and it doesn't even bother you that Joseph's family is being destroyed. You people are stretched out on your couches now, but your good times will end. You will be taken away as prisoners in a foreign country, and you will be some of the first people taken. Yahweh Elohim used His own name and made an oath. Yahweh Elohim Al Shaddai. I hate what Jacob is proud of. I hate his strong towers. And so I will let an enemy take the city, and every 10 people in one house might survive, but they too will die. And when someone dies, a relative will come to get the body so that it can be taken out and burned. Relatives will come and take away the bones. You ready? They will call to anyone who might be hiding back in the house. Are there any dead bodies in there with you? That person will answer, no. Wait, before we go on, take a look at this. The full answer might have been no. Praise Yahweh. But the person might have been interrupted. Saying what? But the relative will interrupt and say, hush, we must not mention the name of Yahweh. All right, so now we got that taken care of. Let's go back to where I was at. So we got these people, right, that I'm going to show you for a long time, not just from here, not just here, bruh. This, they talk about late ancient, bruh. This is the same thing as this. Look, y'all want to Come on, bro. These things right here is the same thing. They look, right? Well, majority is, and we already know they got extra stuff anyway. So now that we got that under control, let's go here. Let's see what they calling these names, right? They saying this. We'll get there. When they say L, Bet, Gam, Dal. Hey, you know what? Nah, matter of fact, we gonna focus on YHWH. So they got Yod, right? That's supposed to be the name of it. Pull up your what's the name again? That chart. Bakusa. Thank you. Right here. Share that real fast. Yeah, that one right there. So if we zone in on the Yah, right? Or the YHW, either or. It says Yah, right? Look up. Yad, hand. Now, I got a question. Let me look at this real fast. Now, if you look at the Yah, right? You see how that look. Now look at this here. Look at this one. Wait a minute. Does that look like that? Does that look like that? If I find something that shows a better example for everyone to see that these people literally are copycats and will not only copy it, but they'll switch it and make it their own and try to wipe out everything else, right? So once again, this does not look like this. So, but they say this is I sound, right? You think, but you think I'm lying, or like a yeah, all right, hold on. I'm about to. How about this? Where is this chart at? Is it this one? I think it's this one. Let's look at this real fast, right? You can't like see the lettering. I'm gonna try to read it for you. So we have how ancient Hebrew or ancient Abari pictographs and the Iberish font are similar. The what Iberish font are similar. So as we already have everybody seen this before, this is what people, or what we call pictograph Paleo Hebrew, right? Now this says best graphological shape match for ancient Iberi. So basically, when somebody else seen these, right? This is how they went back and described it. Okay.
Wait, hold on, man. Scroll up so they can see what it says.
Yeah. You see, Iberish character. Thanks for letting me showing me to point that out. Now it says right here for transliteral, uppercase transliteral in age order from left to right. Now what? Take over again. Salak, y'all. They done got me again.
All right, so family. So I guess I will just go through this other chart. This is the chart that I brought out last time. Now I don't have the chart that Ron has, but once again, so this chart is the ancient Semitic Hebrew, well, ancient Semitic / the Hebrew, with the modern Hebrew and the Greek and Latin. So to even expound on where he was going with it. So all of this is the ish. So this one, the late, of course, the modern, then this is something totally different. But you could see, so all of this is just playing off of the ancient Semitic language. So the Greek and the Latin, they're playing off of the ancient Semitic language. So pretty much once again, you could see the change each one. And even with the chart, which I really don't like it because I don't like that they have the L, bet, gam, because that's not correct. Of course, you would say, once again, like this other chart right here, everything has a behind it, not an et or whatever else they try to put behind it, or a and all that. No, that's incorrect. So once again, I'm just going to scroll through so you all can see the chart and the different meanings of the word, which would be like the root words that attach to it. Yeah, so you see like over time, even with this, how this is up, and then this turns into an X, the ta, or the ta. Well, really that would be the tha. And then the late one looks totally different from the first two. At least the second one looks similar. So even though it's not 100% accurate, it's still like, okay, you can see how, even with this, like the ma, it kind of looks the same. With the la, it looks the same. But this one is like, what is this? This is like totally different. So you could tell in this era, whatever era this was, you could have been in captivity or however. And the people, totally was taking the language and trying to, translate it. And they put whatever script they wanted to put, because it's not really the same. And then, of course, you go over here with the modern Hebrew, and it's just totally off. It looks totally different. I'm pretty sure anybody knows, like, if you all are trying to learn modern Hebrew, it's totally different from the ancient Hebrew. And you have to really study it to know what is what. Like this one, now the modern Hebrew, like the late Hebrew, is basically almost the same when you look at it. I know I'm just dragging my mouse. Hopefully you all see it. Yeah, like the modern Hebrew looks almost identical to the late one. It's just a couple of things might be off. Yeah, but so far it looks the same as I'm comparing it right now. Yeah, so, and then, of course, for the people that speak English, so the English is what we're speaking right now, which is Greek and Latin mixed together. Because if you go down and you see what A, B, you got C, I don't know what this is supposed to be. The R, I guess, in English. You have D, E, F, you have Z, H, and then somehow this, the tet didn't transfer over, or the ta, it didn't transfer over to English, of course. Then you got the I and the J, K, L, M, N, O, P. You got the X here, the Q, R, S, T. So yeah, so we're already speaking Latin. So I was even thinking about this the first time I brought this out. So all these, the TV shows and stuff where they're trying to say, oh, they're speaking Latin. They'll like show someone speaking Latin or something like that. It's like, no, that's cap. You're speaking it already as English. You're already speaking Latin and Greek mixed together. So all of this is a game. That's how I look at it. The other nations, like the Crafty Council, Psalms 83, all of this is a game for them. They're trying to get you to stop calling on the name Yahweh. And they're trying to have you lost in all these different doctrines. Then of course you got agents and people working out here for the, these government organizations, because the goal is for, of course, to keep the masses dumbed down. That's part of it. Of course, it's for the children of, for Yahshua, or the children of Yahweh. They don't want us to wake up. They don't want us to start calling on the name. They know what's power in the name of Yahweh. They don't want us to call on our Creator. So they play games. And unfortunately, a lot of our people are falling into the trap. They're falling for it. That's why you got people out here like spiritual whores. They're believing in all type of doctrines, calling on all type of different naming deities, leaving the one who created them behind, which is dumb. Because you're going to have to answer to that. Like we all do. one day. And so, with me saying all that, I'm just going to bring out this scripture as well. Since I went over the chart, because it, and even as I was reading the article, I was thinking about this scripture, Psalms 102:15. Now, this is the King James Version because I liked how they worded it. But we know that the heathen or the other nations, they can't say the name of Yahweh. So it says, so the heathen shall fear the name of Yahweh, and all the kings of the earth thy glory for his glory. So we already know that these other nations, of course, they are who they are. They fear the name of Yahweh. They can't even pronounce the name of Yahweh. And of course, they will fear his glory, and they already do. That's why they're trying to keep us dumbed down, and they don't want us to call on his name. And another scripture that I was thinking about as well is Amos 9:6. I was doing the article, and it reads, he built his upper rooms above the skies. He put his skies over the earth. He calls for the waters of the sea and pours them out as rain on the land. Now they have Yahweh. We know that's a trick. This is not a Hebrew word. This is not a Hebrew name. So it would be Yahweh is his name. And so this is when also Yahweh is saying, he's letting it be clear, like, okay, this is my name. So once again, for the people who say, oh, only say the Holy Creator or the Most High, well, why does it say Amos 9:6 right here? Not paying attention to that Yahweh, because we know that's a trick. But it says Yahweh. It would have said Yahweh is his name. So there was a name that we're supposed to call on. They wanted you to call on this, because there's no power in that. You're calling on another deity. You're not calling on the Holy Creator, which is Yahweh. And you're supposed to call on the name Yahweh. And we do know that in the end, Yahweh will be king over all, like it says right here. That's Zechariah 14:9. It says, and Yahweh shall be king over all the earth, and in that day there shall be one Lord, Yahweh, and his name one. So once again, that's part of the reason too why us knowing the name is so important. So when there's not, all these other names out here, like we can all agree. Eventually, we will all agree on one accord. The name is Yahweh, and and that would be that. So eventually, we will all come together and all be on one accord in agreement. Once we pretty much break the barriers of the programming that they put on our people and the tricks they lay before us. Once we get through all that and we figure all this out together, then we'll be on one accord. Of course, right now it's like all over the place, but we're getting there. We're starting to wake up to see certain things. So, hopefully, I really pray that our people do, break through these different doctrines, repent and come back to serving Yahweh, keeping the commandments, and we all can be on one accord, calling on one name. And last and nicely, now this is the last scripture that I had that I want to bring out, which is Malachi 3:16. And I thought that this was really important. And it says, "Then those who feared Yahweh spoke with one another, and Yahweh paid attention and heard them." So he has to hear you, And a book of remembrance, which is, of course, the Torah, the Tanakh, was written before him of those who feared Yahweh and esteemed his name. So you have to esteem his name. You have to call on his name. So I thought these scriptures was important because it talks about the name, of the other nations. They fear the name, and that we have to esteem his name and call on him. And of course, fear Yahweh as well. Of course, because fear Yahweh, keep the commandments. So, that's all I have for now. So you can go ahead and take back over.
Hello, Yahweh. Yeah, I see they just going. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I got kicked out again. So let's get into this real fast. I gotta play a quick game with this. So right here we have Yah, right? We're gonna go straight into this. Now, this is somewhere during a time of, as you can see, if these people here have this language, they have no need to shape it this way. If this is how this is their letter system. So it's safe to say that there's some strangers coming around, and this is how they're coming back to geographically. We say, hey, yeah, they said this. They said, Yahweh maybe, right? And they drew a sign, and it was something like this. That looked like a Jado, right? We got over here, it says transliteral in age order from left to right. Let's see if I can, hopefully I don't do nothing crazy. Let's look up the word transliteral. Okay. Nope. Still open. Okay. Transliterate, right? It says what? Transliterate is to rewrite something in a different alphabet. When you translate the name Temp or I don't know, in Russian into English, is generally spelled Peter. All right. Now it says transliterate comes from two Latin words, trans and across. No, hold up. Now what's that again? Transliteral. We can look that one up too. But it said, what? It says when you translate something, interpret it means, okay, hold on. It says the Latin roots, trans or across, right? So we can see that transliterate is to rewrite something in a different alphabet. Word was this translated, or was this from time on? This had in time, and then after until we got over here to A B C D E F G. I mean, yo hey whoa hey, right? Now my wife already showed that screen where there's only it's only YAHWAH. So if in the time that this here was the same language that that this here is, because we could see we went to the Paleo Hebrew chart that has the sounds, and it would have been for here, it would have been Yah, right? We see that Yah, because once again there is no oohs, a's, and I mean oohs, yos, and woos, none of that. Ain't none of that. Okay, and then come on, but don't start. And then you look, what's next? Ha, right? Ha. So they came from this country, these other countries, in what it say, in age order, right? So they translate, they drew it like this, whatever ha they heard, yeah, well, dick is like this, okay. And then what did they do? Well, that's kind of weird, because if you look at R, well, first of all, there is no uppercase and lowercase. Do you see an uppercase and lowercase here on this ancient Iberate pictograph picture letter? No. Do you see Paleo Hebrew lowercase? No. What about these people? No. It only seemed like certain people like to go lowercase and all of this. So then we have this. It looks like an E all of a sudden. Well, this is weird, right? Not I did. Is this no? Okay. Look at that up there. Can you see that envelope? Now, look at this. Look at this. The ha, right? And look at this. I mean, that was just something cool. Like you know, like when you press enter or something like that, you get what? It's really a sign like this. The Yah, right? It was just kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? That was something. So, but then once again, we go over and we're coming across this ha, and it says out of nowhere, best transcribing root Hebrew letters into what? English, right? Best transcribe. So once again, we know that transcribing and matter of fact, because I don't want anybody that don't agree with me to have any excuse to say I was trying to wiggle my way around it. What was it? Transcribing? Transcribe, okay. Nobody to transcribe. If someone wants you to transcribe something, they want you to listen to it. Write down what was said, word for word, speeches, interviews, and trials. From the Latin transcriber, whatever. Over or move it out the way, get it up out of here. You know, he did away with the name. don't say it, right? Okay. Okay, so next, we can just go over real fast and look. So it's transcribed. So somebody said, write that. Somebody in English told somebody, write this down how it's supposed to be. But they were English people, right? And they came up with what? So, but these are supposed to be the smart people, right? Bruh, it say English. Who is English? English. The Dukes. Right? English. What language you speak? You speak English. E for ha. But then it gets even more interesting, because once you look at the transcribing root letters into English, right? And you get this, they still wasn't getting anything because they don't know what this is. So guess what? They probably went over to Ish, Iberish, best for transcribing root abri into English. Hey, right? Ha, a. Because by this time, I'm pretty sure they copycat. These people come around talking about some whatever. I ain't finna start with them. But look at the ha, e, ha. Why is this stuff like this, family? This is the reason why we gotta understand. Like, seriously, like, come on, man. Drop everything that belongs to them. That belongs to them. I understand, like, they got their hands in everything, right? But if you saying to me that you accept this, right? Don't tell me that your name is. Don't tell me you from the tribe of Yhwh, and you not speaking Greek or English when there is no you in Hebrew, real Hebrew. No, in Abari. You see what I'm saying? Look at the next one. Why? Right? Here we go. Look, you see the arrow, right? Why? Now, you see, they kind of made it. Now, listen, I want to show y'all something. This is the reason why our people can't. That's why some of these people, you got people saying all these different names. It's, well, after this, bro, if you see this video and you still just, like, I ain't saying I know it all because I'm studying, but this is common sense stuff right here. If you sit here and want to tell me that after what, and this wasn't that chart that my wife showed you, that wasn't no pull up from Google. That was work. That was work from workbooks that we studied. There is no ain't no way, no oohs and woos, and that's Greek stuff, bro. I'm gonna show you something. I'm about to show you something deep. So if we even know, all right. So look, so it says uppercase transliteral in age order, from left to right in age order. So that means this is an age, that's an age, this is an age, this is an age, and this is an age. Now, on this age, they got it. I don't know. I don't know how they got the W. If we didn't have a W, we got a Y. But it went from V. So now, if we look at this from y'all eyes, because most of y'all, that's how either you gonna say, that's why I would say no name at all, or you gonna be like, you gonna hone in on this right here and basically still cling on these people, because this gonna say, it's gonna give you ja, the ja, ho, or you know, jaha. Watch this. Either Jahai wa, Jahai. I don't know what that is. That would probably be. It looked like it would have been. It looked like a um. Well, it is a wa. So that's so look. So this weird now. So you got Iberi, right? And all of this now winds up turning into Paleo Hebrew. If you look at the Iberi, you know, there you can look at the similar, you can see it, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta be familiar. But if you look at I lost my train of thought. Yeah, if you looking at it from a Greek way, or you know, whatever it is, Latin, whatever, you gon' these are what you getting right here. You gonna look at these stuff. Why? Because you still focused on what these people is speaking, what they're speaking. They gave them the V. They gave them the V. That's why in your King James version it say Jehovah, right? But in your 1611 King James version, it says Yehovah. You see this? Look, you see this, right? Right here, Jehovah and Yehovah, 1611 version, King James authorized version. So that's one thing that we got a problem with, right? Now, then once again, when you come to the high, look, they already started to translate it later. That's why these people going around saying Jehovah too, right? Then you get the Wa, all of these, but then they finally get. That's why they call it a double U, because most of them can't even, you know, with the ones with the heavy tongues and stuff. You know what I'm saying? When if they access, they can't say Wa. They can't say Wa, but they pronounce it you, but they saying Woo. You say Yahuwah. Yahuwah. You see what I'm saying? Yahweh, please forgive me for saying it, but I'm trying to prove a point to these people, to our people, right? Now, let's check this one out. We're gonna go to another. I think I got a matter of fact. Before I go there, you know what? Because now that I'm trying to get somewhere with our people, right? With us, because y'all need to see that this here, they say early, they say this is middle, and they say this is late. But if this is late Hebrew, how is that late Hebrew when it's the same as this? Most of this is the same. So if we're supposed to be remembering the days of old and be asking our fathers for the right path, the ancient ways, why is we going backwards? Why is we going forward up over here when we supposed to be going back here and then and here? You see what I'm saying? Or our people is doing this. This is what y'all doing, bro. Listen to me. And then look, we about to show. Okay, hold on. Before I even go there, I want to show you something. If we know that these people translated this stuff, we went through that. They transliterated it. You see what I'm saying? I mean, they took it, switched it, moved ours out the way, and gave us this. Listen, and that's why y'all going around here talking about some Yhwh. Damn. See, I'm over here trying to look for you. Can't even find it. You see what I'm saying? But I'm trying to show y'all something. This is what y'all doing when y'all saying Yhwh. When you saying that, you're taking this, which is the Hebrew-ish, best transcribed from root Hebrew into English. You're saying this. And then most of y'all are Old Testament people in your organizations. Y'all, I know who y'all talk. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all saying Yhwh or Yhwh, but where is there O? Where is a O in our language? Huh? Don't say this, because this is not an O. That's a shot. Nah, hold up. Let me see. Here go.
That's God.
That's God. You see what I'm saying? No, I'm tweaking. Yeah, I'm tweaking. That's I. That's I. Yeah. There you go. There we go. I'm tripping. You see what I'm saying? So if that's I, look, bro, I'm not. Listen, man. Look at the screen, bro. Look, just look at it. You see this, right? Boom, right? That's Paleo Hebrew, right? Well, watch this. Boom, right here. This is us. That's the sign, bro, right there, right? Well, that's what they made it. But look over. Boom, that's that, right? They pronounce this O. I don't know why. That's not an O. That's I. So how is you saying Yhwh? There ain't no. Pull up that chart again, baby. Move it down. Right there, number 16. What is the sound? The sound for that? I, man. Listen. Don't act like, especially y'all idolaters, bro. Y'all always talk about Yhwh, idol shy, all of that. Y'all got some explaining to do right here. Y'all niggas, y'all too, bro. Well, just come out of idolatry first, because it's crazy how a lot of our brothers are, they know the Hebrew, but most of them in idolatry. So it's like, bro, I seen somebody what is the Hallelujah scriptures or something like that. They got the New Testament talking Matita Yahoo. Shut up, bro. They ain't even know Hebrew name. Matit. Shut up, bro. That's total nonsense. Straight up. So yeah, I am. See, I, Yah, and the Nah. I am. As in I. So why is it when I go over here to this, over here to I, right? To I. They draw it. They greedy ass. It look like a donut. And then but hold up. But then out of nowhere, right here, look, question mark. Other transliteral. They don't got nothing. Now remember, this is an A. So now take it like this. You see all of these, right? Look, bro. This is the big one. This is the big one. This is an age. And look, this is a captivity probably. This probably a captivity. This probably a captivity. That's probably a captivity. That's probably a captivity. Or it, but I know one thing, it ain't no, oh yeah, as time go on, they decided to civilize their life. Man, shut up, bro. Y'all be pissing me off. I can't wait for y'all to come kill y'all. I mean, do something to y'all with y'all wicked ass nations, bro. For real, because y'all always try to make it seem like somebody's stupid or something, like we don't know what we talking about. And then you want to have my brothers and sisters over, just you don't know what you talking about. When it's right here, ain't no damn you in no Paleo Hebrew. It ain't even no, we ain't even Hebrews. That ain't Hebrew. So we saying we Hebrews, but that was, come on, bro. Stop.
I think that's a root, so we still have to do more research.
Huh. You see what I'm saying? All right, let me calm down, because I almost did this. But you know what I'm saying? So once again, you got, oh, now they can't find nothing. Now, why is it? Why did y'all, what made y'all think that this, who told y'all this was an O? Right? Why is y'all going over here to where is that? Here, I think it's La. Why is you going over here to La? Let me check this out. Yeah, that's La, right? Not.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah, right here. Yeah. I'm bugging. Let me slow down some. All right,
it
so
can be confusing because we learning one thing and then we trying to look at something else.
Well, yeah. Now, okay, now what? Okay, yeah. So this why it got confusing me. So if you look over here, right, you have. Now, this is the crazy part. This is what they did say, early and middle. You have the La. La is right here, right? La, right there. Now, watch this, though. Now, y'all gonna try to say, see, that's what, no, that chart off. Look, that's a La, right? This is La. But look, this is La. This, you see what they did, right? Bam. They soon as they got their little filthy ass back to their country, they went automatically changed up the law, or however they did it, whether they was attacking us, took all no matter however they did it. As soon as they did it, they changed the law. That's why you got L right now. When the letter L, that's what they get it from. But look. Then they switched it back, probably trying to be on some slick stuff. Because look, other transliteral. So now you got two. So look, this got to be. Now I'm not saying this. I ain't no historian, but if you got another transliteral right here, now if we see that automatically, if this say age order, then that means this language has been tampered with, right? So they already tampered. They went, took it, translated it, said this, gave it a lowercase and other case, gave it something totally different. Which, if you look at over here at the modern JS Hebrew, look, that looked like half of what that flipped over. Come on, bro, stop playing. I'm not him, bro. I got common sense. And then y'all went and told these English people that it's an I. Or I think, or maybe they just didn't put the Lord. I mean, no, because they've been saying lowercase and uppercase. So I'm pretty sure y'all ain't missed this. So y'all, you don't see what I'm saying? Like we can go on, and when you go on with this, when you start to look at this stuff, bro, you seeing like if our first language didn't have no ha's in there, I mean didn't have no oo's and and W's, and where it had W's, but it ain't no W though. It's a Y. Like this is not Y, bro. That's a W. You see what I'm saying? That's a Y, bro. So stop going around, because what this is woo to them, or woo. That's what that is. So when you saying, when you going around and you talk about YHWH, you got you doing this, you doing the Y, the YAHWAH'S, you doing that on your flags and all of that, but you still calling on this dude. You calling on Yhwh or Yhwh. You see what I'm saying? And it's not none of that, bro. That's English and Hebrewish transcribing. Are you getting what I'm saying, bro? This, look, this, although is not that, if you want to be honest, they dumbass just can't speak our language. It's still a lie. But I don't want nothing to do with them, so I'm sticking over here in this. You see what I'm saying? But I'm matter of fact, let's go. I think I got a video, right? I think I have a video I'm gonna go to. I want to pull it. Let me see something fast. That's cool. It's all right. All right. Hold on. Put it back, y'all. It's a lot.
And in most of your other language translations outside of Hebrew, they mainly use the Masoretic text. Okay, which we're going to look at the Masoretic text in more detail, and we're going to compare it to the Samaritan text also regarding the name. So in the Hebrew, we go into, again, we can start from verse 13. Now this is going to take a little longer because I'm going to be reading it in the Hebrew, and I'm gonna have to translate every word. Okay, but it's interlinked, which means that it had the word underneath of it also. Okay, but we're up here. Ad Masha al ha-alahaya, which means, and he spoke Moses, and he spoke Moses, which means Moses spoke unto, or to al ha-alahayim. He spoke to the powers, which is translated as God. Hana, which they translate as indeed, but is also translated as behold. He says Anakya, which means I, Ba'a, come, al, to, by Ya children, Yasha'Allah. He says, I come to the children of Yasha'Allah. Anakya ba'a al banya Yasha'Allah. Wa amartaya, and I say amartaya laham, to them. Alahaya, which means God or powers. Alahaya. Then it says Abawath Yakam, which means your fathers. Okay, Abawath Yakam, Shalakna Ya, which means sent me, Al Yakam, to you. Wa Amar Wa, and they say Laya, to I, or to me. Ma Shamwa. Ma means what, Sham means name, Wa means his, What name his? What is his name? Okay. Ma, which means what? Amar, say, Alham. What say I to them? Now here comes the famous verse when he says, I am that I am. Wa Ya Amar. And he said, Alahayim, powers. Al to Masha, drawn out, or Moses. Ahaya, I, Ahaya, Ashara, that, it should be Ashara. Ashar means the tribe of Asher. Ashara means that. Ahaya, I am. Ashara, that. Ahaya, I am. Wa Ya Amar, and he said, Ka, which means so or thus. Tha Amar, shall say, you shall say, La Banya, to the children, Yashar Allah. He is a ruler of power, or the children of Israel. Then he says, Ahaya, which means I am, Shalaknaya, sent me, Al Yakam, to you all, plural. Kam is plural. Now, that's the famous verse 14 when he says, I am that I am. Now, when we continue reading to verse 15, it says, Wa Ya Amar, and said, I wad, moreover, or in addition, or further. So the Most High made another statement after verse 14. He made an additional statement, and he said, I wad, moreover, Alahayim, Alahayim, or powers, Al, to Masha, to Moses, Masha. What does it say? It says, Ka, thus, or so, Tha Amar, you shall say, Tha you shall say, all sons, or upon also, or Banya, sons, or son. Okay, that sometimes you don't see the mom, the mayam at the end of a word for plural. Sometimes it's just a singular yad. The yad by itself denotes power or denotes possession. So Banya, sons, Yashar Allah, which is the Prince of Power of Israel. So he says, moreover, this is what you say to them. Now look what he says next. Yahawah. He says, Yahweh, translated as Hashem, because there's dispute over how to pronounce the name properly. So they just solved that by putting Hashem in the English translation. And also, at some point, people said the name was too sacred to say. So they stopped saying the name. When they, out loud at least, when they would read it, they would say Hashem, which means the name. So it says,
yeah, that's a now I'm gonna be playing a couple clips from this brother. The brother that I'm not too familiar with him, but this video, man, I'm talking about, he busted out. I'm gonna try to leave it in the description box as well as the articles and stuff that I bring out. And if you brothers and sisters, I'll save the tabs and stuff for the charts as well that I bring out. I got another chart I'm going to bring out. But yeah, that brother, he's going in. Like I said, I'm gonna bring some more things in there. So while I'm to pull this up, right? Let's slide, y'all. why is it hard for our people to step away from, the enemy, man? We say, we don't want to be like the heathen, this and this, but I can almost guarantee, right, when I pull up something like this, showing a person you got ancient, modern, right? These are consonant vowels and stuff. There is no V in Paleo Hebrew, right? Now they can say these are the names, but I got a question. How is this ancient when real ancient Hebrew, if I'm looking at this, I'm saying Abba Gada. You see what I'm saying? Abba Gada Ha Wa Za Ka Ta Ya Ka Ma La Na Sa A Pa, not pay, Pa. Is that Taza? Taza, yeah, Taza, yeah, Kwa, as a Kwan Yasha'ah, Ra. Some people say Ra. I would say it rolling, like Ra. Not, but not like the deity, not like that though. Shah and Ta, right? Ta, not Ta. I heard I be hearing some people say Ta. That's not right. And I think the reason why they say Tav is because of, well, not this one, because the Shah winds up. Where is? Yeah. Okay. So the Tav winds up like this, but that's not. But that's not ancient. I mean, well, I'm not saying ancient. This is after. This right here is after. Because if I'm not, where is the tongue? No. I'm tripping. I'm thinking about this talk. This one right here. The tet. The talk. This talk. This is tall. Right? Not yeah, and yeah, this one is star, right? The one on the bottom is star. Am I correct, baby?
Okay, so sorry about that feedback. Okay, so I feel like this is where the confusion come in, because they have it as the tet, but the tet is ta. It will be, I guess you could say ta or ta. Now in our workbook it say ta, so that's what I say. Now the very last one with the X symbol is the tha, but then the ta is also an X symbol with the circle. At least that's what the picture looks like. The X symbol with the circle, that's ta. And once again, the bottom one, the last one, is just the X without a circle, and that's the ta. So, but in modern Hebrew, I think they say ta or even ta. So they, of course, they always switch it around.
Yeah, they yeah, they see. Yeah, this what you was talking about right here, Anaya. He's talking about how. Where's my mouse at? There you go. Yeah, you see, they got ta right here, right? This is ta. No, this is ta.
Yeah, this is really ta.
Yeah, this is ta. People are saying ta, but that's not and it's not. So yeah, that's on to put in consideration, you know. And as we see, they say modern. So modern is Greek, basically. Yeah, Yiddish. Or look. Ooh. Oh, or ooh. Bro, y'all better stop playing, man. Ancient, modern. Right? Stop saying this. Stop saying Yahuwah and Yahweh. Stop saying that, man. I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's wrong. Stop saying yo, hey, vo, hey. It's not. It's YAHWAH'S. Even though there's even that they stealing. Look, look, hold on, watch this. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. That's here you go. Nope. All right, whatever. It's cool. So they sitting here telling you that your God name is. And look, when y'all saying because you cannot do you cannot complete any of this Greek stuff by default. You can't make a language a pure language be unpure unless you totally wipe out everything about it, period, right? So when you guys are saying Yahuwah, right? When you're saying that, you're not even saying Yah. You don't even have the Yah there. You're saying Yah, right? Watch this. You're saying Yah hey, or no, Yah who you put, then you gonna look, then you gonna do this. You gonna put the H as like the H is something else, and put this right here. This what you doing. So basically you're doing this. You doing I E U. What does that sound like so far? Oh man, sorry y'all. Sorry. I was just I don't know. I'm my bad. That was just that. Babe, do you see this tonight, or am I bugging?
Yeah, I see it.
What are they saying? Yeah, I don't say it, but it almost look like they calling on that the dude. You see what I'm saying? The Greek dude. Yhwh. Right? Yeah. Look, bro. Listen. Look, this is what I'm saying. Because you can't say Yhwh. You can't. Yeah, you can't say Yahuwah, because that's not that. That's not a who. You see what I'm saying? So as soon as you say who, you're basically substituting this, dropping it for what they transcribe this as, and that's as an E. And the same thing with the Y. They translate it as a U. From us, they basically translate from root Ivory letters into, yeah. So once it got to the English, it was a V. You see what I'm saying? And then it comes to a U, transcribing root Avery languages into English. They turn your Y into a Y for a little bit, Well, they probably already had you. I don't know what these people was doing, but it's clear as day by this time, by this third age, y'all doing V's. Well, that's even if. Well, yeah. Because once you take away the name of Yahweh and you start having them call on another name, they're calling on another deities, bruh. That's it. I'm sorry. I don't even mean to be this harsh with people, bro. But I think y'all calling on another God, dog. When y'all saying these names, I quote. You see what I'm saying? Look. Alright. Let me see something. Let me pull up scripture real fast. All right, here we go. Exodus. I said Exodus. Slack. Ezekiel 20. Matter of fact, let me read a little bit. Let's start at 20. Let's start at 33. It says, "As I live, declares Yahweh Elohim, surely with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm, and with wrath poured out, I will be king over you." He says, "I will be king over you. I will bring you out from the peoples and gather you out of the countries where you were scattered, with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm, and with wrath poured out. And I will bring you into the wilderness of the peoples. I will enter into judgment with you face to face, as I entered into judgment with your fathers in the wilderness of the land of Egypt. So I will enter into judgment with you, declares Yahweh Elohim. I will make you pass under the rod. I will bring you into the bond of the covenant. I will purge out the rebels from among you, and those who transgress against me. I will bring them out of the land where they sojourn, but they shall not enter the land of Yahshua. Then you will know that I am Yahweh. As for you, O house of Yahshua, thus says Yahweh Elohim, go serve every one of you his idols. Now and hereafter, if you would not listen to me, but my holy name, you shall no more profane with your gifts and your idols." We got to understand, I don't think nobody is feeling me. Yahweh will take his name very serious. You see what I'm saying? Why do you think even in this language, these languages over here, right? This here, they can't hide it. See, the truth is, especially all you people that go by this, you actually go by this. This is, bruh, if you want to be honest, if these people took this, right? Well, they didn't know, they didn't have this at first, right? They got in tune with these people, right? As you start to see this, it didn't take long for this really right here to disappear, right? Where they kept the cross for some reason. And you know what? Never mind, I ain't finna start. But you know, they took all of this, right? Now, as you start to see, automatically stuff start getting switched up. They changing, like this right here. This is a quad. Look, they don't know. They put a Q. So now we around here saying, no, I'm not gonna start. I said I wasn't even gonna get on that like that. So this, bro, if you doing this, and you're reading it with these, because y'all be like, oh, it's the vowel points and the, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's the vowel points and the consonants and stuff like that that make it. All right, where is a vowel point in where is this in ancient Paleo Hebrew? Why is this L when we know goodness well what that means to them, right? Why is it we looking at the letter G and they talk about G? They say this is the G. They took this little word, just this one right here is just a G. That's it. Turned it into, it looked like a C. At first, all of these signs, I don't know what that stuff is. So how is, and then they'll tell you, well, you know, look at this, and then you look, they just flipped it upside down. Well, no, right here. They just flipped it upside down. Bruh, that don't look like that. I mean, I could go on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go back to this brother videos because he finna show you more like how even like the Samaritans and the Masoretic sects, which are 1700 years apart from each other, they even say the name Yahweh. But listen, it's gonna say this. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be this. Yah. Slak. Ha. Wah. You see what I'm saying? I just tweak that. Y'all get what I'm saying. It's gonna say Yah, Ha, Wah, Ha. This right here. This. Right? Now, I'm trying to tell y'all something. If Paleo Hebrew has no E's and Oo's, look at this stuff here. We could see if it doesn't have any Oo's and all of this, they know goodness well they basically they made their own out of it. Okay, this is gonna be this. This gonna be this. You see what I'm saying? And then try to wipe this out, bro. That's what they did. And then we're gonna put our own stuff on there. Look, do we got two different? Is there an apostrophe or something like that for another symbol right here? What about over here? Why is it? What? Huh? But then they go here different. You know why? Because they can't say car. Right? They can't say car. They like you finna spit or something. See what I'm saying? So, you know, it's obvious, bro, that this is not our language. But if you can understand this here, you'll start getting this more. And then this brother right here who I'm gonna play, you know, once again, he gonna break down, like I said, he gonna go through, like, I think 2 or 3 different books that is saying, look, you see, look, bro, I just showed you all the things they did, right? They took our stuff, changed all of it. You see what I'm saying? Took it, changed it all up. They made that not the Yah. This is their Yah, and they say yo, and it's not. It's Yah. So, hey, oh yeah, and another thing, all y'all talk about, oh Yah. So I have yet to see any type of even even with these people language, right? That just got Y, the Yod, and the Hey. So stop talking about, oh, it's a memorial. Yah ain't the memorial. Yahweh is the memorial. You see what I'm saying? Y'all talking about some YHWH spells Yah. Man, I ain't even finna know, because y'all, you know, I'm starting, y'all people that do that. I think something wrong with y'all. It's like, you don't think we got a language or something? Bruh, look. Hold up. Look. Put that up there. Put that, what's the name back there? Sorry, babe, please. All right. Look at this, man. Look, I know you gonna get tired of seeing this. I don't care. Look at it. Can't you see, bro, that this is wrong? That this is right. This is right, bro. Bruh. But this stuff right here, hold on. This is wrong, bro. You're not gonna tell me this is ancient Hebrew and we went from this to this, and because of that we had to change from all Ahs, right? All Ahs and stuff. It's a lot. To yo, oh, hey, whoa, oh, hey. Stop it, bro. And then, look, this how stupid our people is. They say Yahweh, right? But they gonna tell you that the name of it is Vav, modern Hebrew, but Wah, hold up. But Wah, ancient Hebrew. When the hell did we change our language? Well, that's a, you know what I'm saying? Well, we didn't change, you know what I'm saying? Well, look, we actually gaining it right now. You see what I'm saying? So y'all go, so don't sit here and tell me that this dude, the God of this, this is Yahweh, because that don't say Yahweh according to what they name their stuff. They name it El, Bet, Gam, Del, Hey, Wah, Zan, Het. No. Look, no, now they, I mean, it's just, come on, bro. Look at Aleph, El, Bet, Bet, Gamel, Gam, Delet, Del. Bro, what is y'all doing? They literally adding on letters. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I just wanted to show this right quick.
Zoom in.
Okay, hold on. Let me zoom in, y'all, so y'all can see it. What I just looked at. So the modern Hebrew, right? That is Yiddish. So if y'all people get offended by that, or whoever gets offended, I mean, it's the truth. So I mean, it's not like these other nations don't know. We're the ones that was in the dark, and we're just not learning. So this is Yiddish. Now, the Yiddish definition is a Western Germanic language historically spoken by the, here we go, I can't say it because, don't want to get flagged. So it's spoken by these people, and it originates from the 9th century Central Europe. Then I scrolled down and I was like, what is the difference between, Yiddish and Hebrew? Then it tells you, Hebrew is a Semitic language, or a subgroup of the Afro-Asiatic languages spoken across the Middle East. While the Yiddish is a German dialect which integrates many languages, including German, Hebrew, Aramaic, and various Slavic and Romance languages. So that this and I'm gonna go to the images just right quick so y'all can see. So y'all can see it. What is this right here? Now let me scroll down. You see that right there? And this is just from. And I know some people, Google scholars, y'all need to stop that because even Google is telling y'all right here. You can look stuff on Google, boom, it's showing you. Now, of course, you can't trust Google for everything, but still, it's showing you. That's modern Hebrew. So that's how I want to bring up for the edification of the people.
I'm done, bro. Bet nobody. I'm telling y'all, I'm done. Especially after case closed, bro. Look, and I know y'all see that on my screen, right? Y'all see that the portion of Yahweh is people. It is his people. Because guess what? I know what that say. They can't change. The only thing they did was make some extra stuff up. But this is the best that they could come up with to our language. Really, that's all that is. Like I said, I wouldn't tell people go learn that. It's the same thing, nah, because these people still got, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all calling on Yhwh and all of that, but when you look into how much they changed the once again, look, they changed all of this stuff. Y'all need to stop the video, stop afterwards, come back to this or something, and look at all of the stuff that they did, especially with the what? With the Y. They turned the Y to J, but this is stuff y'all know, but you can't understand that this is what it means to them. You see what I'm saying? It means this to them. Whatever this is, I don't know, maybe I'm, you know what I'm saying, bugging out, but I'm pretty sure as these people was doing this, they thought, our God is on our side. Anyway, my bad, y'all. Let me get to this video. And once again, shout out to this brother. Fair use. That's why I said, I'm giving the brothers props. I hope he wouldn't allow, these people to flag, flag this, whatever. But If I'm not mistaken, this is the Masoretic text right here, right? And let me see. Oh man, sorry for that. So, like I was saying, this brother, sorry about the audio. This brother, he's bringing out the Samaritan, 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 and the Masoretic Hebrew, right? And he's showing how similar they are. Dang, I really wish I could. I'm gonna keep playing it just in case it start up. But as you can see, throughout the charts that we've shown you, no matter how they try to change the name of Yahweh, they still snitch on themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's Yahweh right here. Now, don't they tell y'all that, well, we just call him Hashem, we just call Hashem because his name is sacred, right? Now, if his name was, Hashem, then we wouldn't see what they translated as YAHWAH in Paleo Hebrew. We would see Ha-Sha-Ma'im, right? Or the Ha, the Sha, and the Ma, I believe. But I mean, one thing I do know for a fact is everywhere through the scriptures, I mean, you can go to like what is that called? Yeah, what's that thing called? Yeah, the Strong. Yeah, you can go to the Strong and right there.
Okay, so once again, let me keep scrolling through so you all can see the chart. Now, once again, you got the Old Hebrew, so this is just another chart that I found too, which is right under the other chart that I kept bringing out with the different Hebrews to the modern Hebrew. So, and this is a table of alphabet. So over here, you have the Old Hebrew, the Samaritan, the Old Aramaic, and the Aramaic / Hebrew, which is more like the modern Hebrew, pretty much. And you could tell by the script right here. Now, I cannot zoom in anymore too because it's just a picture. So hopefully y'all can see it but y'all can see how much the Hebrew language has been transferred over like so many times throughout history, throughout all these years. But you do see, because we was talking a little bit about the Samaritan. So the Samaritan section is like right here. And you can kind of tell how these people, the Ish people, kind of copied the Samaritan language a little bit. But you can also see how the Samaritan language, got their language from the Hebrew. So it's kind of these three middle ones right here. So I just kind of want to show that. And then the Old Hebrew. Because, of course, at least we can try as best as we can. Of course, we might not have like the original language, but at least try to speak the oldest Hebrew you can. That just makes more sense. Like, why would you, we've been under different captivities and things of that nature. So why would you, speak the altered language that your captor was speaking? Like, it makes sense for you to at least try to go as far back as you can to pretty much being pure, like that pure language. So, but the first one is the one that we're trying to speak right here, which is, well, we say the Paleo, but they have Hebrew right here. So that's it. I just kind of want to show that just how many times like the Hebrew language throughout history been translated and all that. So you could take that from here. Okay, so once again, let me keep scrolling through so you all can see the chart. Now, once again, you got the Old Hebrew, the Samaritan, the Old Aramaic, and the Aramaic Hebrew. So it seems to me a lot of people right now, they're speaking, they can't really see that too much because they got Oriental, they got the German, they got the Spanish, they even got the Egyptian in here. This chart is like very interesting. I wish they could have it more clear, so you kind of have to squint your eyes and see it. But I think that this is very interesting. How the other nations took the language and was mixing languages. So a lot of you all are speaking. Probably they have like the Spanish. I guess you would use say Spanish Hebrew. I don't even know if people say that. But the German Hebrew, we got Egyptian Hebrew. Like I said, I don't know if you would say it like that, but y'all get the point. It's just in these different brackets they have. The Spanish, German, Egyptian. And it's kind of quite offensive, like Oriental. I know like they hate that word. Like that's not so whoever put this chart together, that's kind of hilarious. Like why would you put Oriental? But yeah, this is back in 1974. So once again, like we see, like these other nations, they know what's up. They know what's going on already. They just trying to stop our people from getting information. They don't want us to learn our language. So once again, that's our people. That's all I want to bring out. I'm gonna try to leave the link for this in the description as well. And just to reiterate again, we will drop the links in the description. And of course, we're not linguistics, or however you would say that word. That we're studying the language in a way, but it's like, of course, we're not experts in this stuff. We're learning. I mean, we all learn together. We all trying to figure this thing out, So essentially, I guess you would say become back pure, to be purified. So that's it, people.
Big con. Now that right there, bro, that's a. Hey, I ain't gonna cap. That right there is a. What y'all ain't got? I mean, one thing about Yahweh, he will find ways to back. Back to you can't duck Yahweh. You feel me? None of his truth or anything. And just that little chart right there, bro, it's over with. Like I'm personally gonna be trying to look more into it myself. Straight up. So also about Samaria, I was looking up this, right? Not nothing too much, you know what I'm saying? But it says definitions of Samaria. An ancient city of central Palestine, founded in 9th century BC as the capital of the northern Hebrew kingdom of Yhwh. So, do you think if Samaria's, you don't think they would have had any knowledge of Yahweh's writing, the language? I mean, she just showed you a chart, and I already seen a couple what's the word, shapes and stuff that looked similar from from both sides, from Israel and to them people in the back of that book. Yeah. My bad, y'all. Yeah, so this and that other one, it ain't, what I'm saying, y'all, it's over with after that. I think I have scripture. I think I want to play some more of this video, because he go more deep into it. You know what I'm saying? Only thing we doing at this point, I'm trying to figure out, bro. I'm trying to figure out, am I wrong or not? And is his name Yahweh or not? Because it seemed to me not only is his name Yahweh, but y'all can't even change it. Only thing y'all doing is trying to trick the people into thinking, oh no, you don't say it like that. Yeah, the gig's up, bro. That's how I see it.
Okay. Let me adjust this. So he says, this is Exodus, and then this is chapter 3. So this is Exodus. Let's go into this right here is the Samaritan and the Jewish Torah, which is Jewish means Masoretic.
I just want to make sure y'all see that real fast.
Text. Samaritan is the ancient one. When you read in 1 Kings chapter 17, that we translated for the immigrants that were forced to inhabit the land of Israel once the Israelites got kicked out of that land and put into the Assyrian captivity around 722 BC. We came back and gave them the Torah. Okay, and when we look at some things are the same. Okay, now when we look at this, this is the ancient text that this Torah was written in, that it's written in right now. Okay, we look right here. It says Ba Ra Ash Yath, which means this is Genesis in the beginning. Ba Ra Ash Yath in beginning. Ba Ra created or made. Alahayim powers. Af towards. Ha the Shamayam the waters or the heavens. Wa'af and toward. Ha the Aratza and to the earth. Okay, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Is basically what that says. So this is the Samaritan script. Okay, this is the Samaritan script that we see written right here. However, when they put it into the Torah right here, they actually put it into the square script, which is called the Assyrian script, because people don't know how to read that other text that I just read from. So right here, we can go to Exodus chapter. This is Shamwath. It's not in English. This is Shamwath, which is Exodus. Shamwath, which means the names, because it begins with these are the names. You know, that's how the chapter begins. The book begins. Exodus, and we're in chapter 3. Okay. We're in chapter 3. Here's the name again, Shamwath. And we're in chapter 3. And let's go down to verse 14. Now, this is a Samaritan text. Okay, now we're going to read this one. It says, once again, it says, Wa Ya Amar, and said, Alahayim powers, Al to toward Masha Moses, Ahaya I am, Ashara that, Ahaya I am, Waya Amar, and he said Ka, meaning this or thus, what it means thus or so. Tha Amar, you shall say La Banya. To the children of. Now the reason that this
Well, that says
with the Samaritan, which says Al Banya, which means to the sons of Yasha Allah, Israel, to the sons of Israel, Al, which is a consistent way we see it written. In the other verses, Banya. La to Banya, children, Yashar Allah. Ahaya, I am, Shalak, Shalaknaya, sent me, Al Ya come, to you all come. And this is the same over here in the Samaritan text. It says, Al, it says, let me find it right here. Al, says Al Yakam, to you all. Okay, now we can continue reading on the Samaritan side. We don't use the vowel points. We just read the word based on familiarity. So it says, Waya Amar, and he said, I wad. He said, moreover, Alahayim. So, and God said, moreover, Alahayim powers said, moreover, al Amar, you shall say al to or toward Banya, the children, Yasha Allah, children of Israel. What does it say again? Yahawah. So the Samaritan text says Yahweh. It says, say to the children of Israel, Yahweh. Okay, Allahaya, the God of Abawath Yakam, the God of your fathers. Now, when we go over here, it says the same thing. It says Banya, which means children, Yasha Allah, Israel, Yahweh. So he says his name over here in the Masoretic text. He says his name is Yahweh also. It says Allahaya.
Look, I don't know how many times that I'm gonna have to, see that even his name has never changed. That's the thing. A lot of people say, after the captivities and stuff, well, we just changed it to this and this. I heard people say that before. Like they sum it up with, yeah, you say this word, I say that word, but that it was different names. Yahweh's name never changed. A memorial is like a mountain. You can't move a mountain, man. No matter what JC said, never mind. The faith of a mustard seed and all of that stuff. If y'all got all this faith, then why you ain't got faith to understand that Yahweh never changes? He said that's his name forever. It don't matter that they try to change it. Look, they try to change up. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, this is a different language. This is the modern way to say it. We switch up how we say it. You can't switch up how you say Yahweh. It's Yahawah. Even if they, you know what I'm saying, translated it as okay, well, that the that they got, it means this. Okay, well, we gonna make this right here, and it's gonna make that. All right, we can wipe the out. You know what I'm saying? Well, I said, y'all get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's just something to take into consideration. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I'm gonna skip this a little bit because I want y'all to watch. You know what I'm saying? Watch it for yourself too. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to spoil everything. Let me go to like let me go. Yeah, I'm going like right here. Let's play this real fast. Oh yeah, this is the look, after this, after you watch this part right here, bro. If you don't want to go study for yourself and look up, you got plenty of charts. Even if you don't, well, I don't know how to do no charts, you can stop this video. There's plenty of charts up here, so you can learn. Hey, look, I'm making this video because I'm learning as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everything I'm saying is 100%, but bro, look, no matter how many times that you look, when you type in Yahweh, not Yehovah, none of that, when you type it in on your phone and translate it to Hebrew, it's this. It's this. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta come better than that if y'all think y'all gonna just wipe out the name of Yahweh. It's not gonna happen, bro. They know it. Only people that don't know it is our people, because y'all Jeremiah 32. And it's not the one that is pointing at either. Y'all know what Yahweh is.
Also, which is put out by House of David for those brothers, right? This is the book that's put out. It's the YAHAWAH'S, which means the instructions. Okay, the instructions, the 5 books of Moses, translated and revised by Neil Harvey Allah. In this book also, it shows you in the ancient Hebrew that the name is Yahweh. Now, we're not going to go through and read the whole book again, everything all over again. It does tell you in Exodus chapter 3, once again, and we almost finished, but this is very important information. You got to look at this Hebrew, not to boast and brag, or I know the Hebrew, but just to know what's right from wrong when you hear it. Sometimes the English is not always the best thing to base your doctrine off of, because the English can be wrong. Now we said once again, it says, Wayamar alahayim al-masha ahaya ashra ahaya. I am that I am. Ahaya ashra ahaya. I am that I am. Now over here you don't see a connector. This is meant when you don't understand the Hebrew, you have connectors. This doesn't have a connector, which means that this last consonant is gonna end with the A sound, not with the R sound. If it had a connector right here, it would say Shar, which means happy. But since it doesn't have a connector, it's Shara. So it says, I am that I am, Ahaya Ashara. But then when you keep on reading, it tells you right here, Wayamar Aywad al-Hayim al-Mashaka. Okay. Ta'amar al-Banyam Yasha Allah Yahweh Alahaya Abath Yakam. It says Yahweh. So once again, we see it even in the older text, the older script of writing, you see Yahweh right there. Okay, you open up any of these books of the Bible, any book you open in the Torah, okay, when it says the last word in English over here, it says right here, it says, the Lord your God in Leviticus chapter 19, verse 10. I am the Lord your God. When you look over here and look at the Hebrew, Leviticus 10, okay, he says, Anya Yahweh Alahayakam, which means I am, he is your power. I am Yahawah Alahayakam, Yahweh, your power. So now, you can't argue with that, man. I mean, if you want to argue with that now, you know, Satan is who you follow. If you want to argue more that Yahweh is not the name, then you follow a man and you follow what some white man put on a building at a Masonic temple and using that to rationalize, oh, that can't be his name because the devil is using it. Well, guess what? Who do you think published this book right here? The white man. Who do you think published this book right here? Okay, with the HODC, the white man published it. Who do you think published this book right here? The white man. Who do you think published this Seder? The white man. Who do you think made that computer and that phone that you're looking at? Who do you think brought it into the U.S., put it into the store, manufactured, advertised it, made the TV station that you saw it on? It made the white man, Chinese, Japanese, Arabs, the Gentiles controlling everything. Just because the white man is using something does not make it evil. The white man's been using your Torah for years now, for centuries now, and he's still evil and wicked. The Catholic Church has had the Bible for years now. Matter of fact, the Catholic Church has everything they stole from the temple in Israel, and they're still wicked. So just because the white man is using something doesn't make it wicked. That's twisted logic. But what we do know is that the Hebrew Bible has the name Yahweh. We saw it in so many different verses. We went to 3 different books. And
And just like that brother said, man, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. Hey, I want to thank all of y'all for coming in and checking out the little presentation, man. I hope Yahweh will open up your eyes and it softens your heart to turn back to him and him alone. And because he is the only one that can save us, he is the only one that can be there for us at all times. He's always been there. With that being said, Hanaya, you have anything to say before we close out? I'm gonna end it out with a scripture, if not.
Okay, sorry about that, y'all. The only thing I have to say is, you all go do your research for yourself. Just keep studying. Like I said, hopefully open up your eyes, open up your ears, and that's really about it. Once again, I hope y'all was edified by the video, by the lesson, and that's it, family. Shalom.
Yeah, hello Yahweh, hello Yahweh. Yeah, we come into a time where we gotta, as a people, look at the bigger picture, man. And the bigger picture is these people they they don't love Yahweh. They wish they could get rid of him. We are his jewels, his precious. So, you know, who if they can't, what I'm saying, what they like to say, take out the leader, then everything else will fall. Well, they got that from Jeremiah, I believe. You know what I'm saying? But Psalms 14:1. Grab this real fast. Slow. Psalms 14:1. I'm just gonna read it. It says, "Only fools think there is no Yahweh, and do terrible things. They never do what is right. Yahweh looks down from the heavens to see if there is anyone who is wise, anyone who looks to him for help. But everyone has gone the wrong way. Everyone has turned bad. No one does anything or are evil, treat my people like bread to be eaten, and they never ask for Yahweh's help. Don't they know what they are doing? They will have plenty of fear because Yahweh is with those who do what is right. You wicked people want to spoil the hopes of the poor, but Yahweh will protect them. I wish the one who lives on Mount Zion will bring victory to Yasha'al. When Yahweh makes his people successful again, the people of Yaakov will be happy. The people of Yasha'al I do want to say once again, hope everybody gets something out of this. I sure will. And look back and have more to give you. Shalom.